Right now, my favorite thing is leading, giving voice to the Spirit. I just love standing in front those 10 minutes before the service, watching people float in, and they seem to just kind of calm down as soon as the singing starts, and slowly everybody joins in, and by the time the service begins, everybody is with me. It's really beautiful.
I love getting to know the children and families here and knowing that all of these little interactions that our children and families are having with other people here, all these little interactions matter, even if it doesn't seem like it in the moment. They might think back on something that happened at church and maybe it's changed their life in a way that they hadn't expected.
I really appreciate working with both church members and staff who are so creative and committed and talented, and all committed to building community and working for social justice.
You know, we're helping the church accomplish mission in the world. We're trying to, the social justice projects are really important to me. And I think the fact that I can work for that and be supported so much personally, that's huge for me. That's why I'm still here and will be here for a long time.
Well, it's a real worry when you're, if you're a business and you're overworking your staff and underpaying them, naturally you're going to have concerns over retention. And with a church, I think we have that same concern, but maybe we have the benefit that people aren't necessarily here to get rich. They're here because they believe in what we do. So we've been getting lucky from that standpoint, maybe. But obviously, we don't want to push that too far.
When you're a minister, you're not only in a business, but you're in something else. You're in a relationship with this place. And that is like a covenant, like a marriage is. And we haven't been faithful to that. That is not something that I'm comfortable with. And I think most people just don't know.
We're a faith of choice. People choose to be here.
And that includes ministers.
And that includes ministers, I think. I think people are called to the ministry 100%.
Yeah, but if they can't feed themselves.
And if they can't feed their family, if they can't support that and have other room in their lives for the other things that they need to feed themselves, then literally or spiritually, then the whole community suffers. And I was surprised when I heard that.
And they do deserve, I think, income that helps them to do their work without worrying about taking on 3 and 4 and 5 things in addition, to what needs to be done.
If I can only imagine, but if I was a minister, I would be too proud to ask for a raise. I would have too much integrity. But I'm not a minister, and so I'm not too proud to suggest that we should give them a raise.
It's so interesting being on the Pledge Committee, and it's an honor to be on the Pledge Committee because you're really part of what is keeping that wheel spinning, and you get to see how it works. That one of the great things about this church is that we step up for people whenever they need it. So we don't think of it that way. We think of it as something that happens so naturally that we don't really pay for. But it all has to come down to a very complex business.
We're hoping to accomplish an education effort for people to actually understand how the numbers work, to understand that we do run a bare bones budget. The committees really, when you look at what all the committees ask for, it's $200 for this committee, it's $400 for that committee. We're not spending a lot. And then to understand that your dollars are put to good use, and that when you compare how we're doing against others, we've got room for improvement.
It was a little difficult at first because growing up really confused because all your other friends were Catholic or Lutheran, certainly knew what they believed and could recite exactly what they believed. And then when they asked me, I would and ha, and then I would mention that, well, our church is a little different, that we laugh a lot. And we don't necessarily talk about God as much. So I think a lot of my friends just thought we were an agnostic comedy club or something like that. But
We knew that in our beliefs, it's wide range. You know, we question, we wonder, do I believe in God? Is there a God? You know, how is creation, how did we come to be? And what we ended up hearing here was you can come with whatever belief you have, and that what is holy is bringing us together, that all of us together create the holiness. And that was a beautiful message to me.